why the 15-year? Like, what does that have to do? Or what's between 15 and the 30 with that point, with the 33%?
Okay. The difference is that if I said I'm going to lend you $100,000 in 15 years, right? Obviously, the payments are going to be higher than they would, for example, with a 30-year, right? So the point is, the same budget of a third of your income on a 30-year mortgage is going to give you a lot more house than you're actually able to afford. The 15-year mortgage is going to give you less house, so a house you can actually afford. The big thing is, right, the goal is not to make the bank richer. The goal is to basically get financial freedom as fast as possible for you. Meaning, if we're going to go ahead and get this mortgage, build this property, or whatever it is, my goal is to pay it off as fast as possible. That way I erase the possibility of a default, right? Or a bankruptcy or whatever it is, or foreclosure. Because notice, right, no one can go ahead and take away your grandma's house because it's basically fully paid off. That's what you want in yourself. You don't want to go 30 years paying for this thing. And you might tell me, well, Tommy, what if I get the 15-year budget, but with the 30-year mortgage? And basically, I pay extra towards it and treat it like a 15-year. The answer is, when you plan this way, you give yourself an out. But if all you can do is just, for example, make those payments of 15-year mortgage, you basically erase that possibility. So you're forced into having to pay for this exactly how it is. Does that make sense? It's kind of like saying, I'm going to pay extra towards it, but then 1 month you can't pay extra towards it. So now you're like, oh, maybe next month, maybe the next month, you know? The guarantee is that if you get a 15-year mortgage, you're going to be done in 15 years guarantee, or you lose the house. 30-year mortgage, you might be done in 15, 20, 30 years, okay? Because it gives you a lot of leg room. Plus, the bank makes a ton of money also in interest.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
That's the idea. So just to comprehend here, right? Just to make sure we're on the same page. If you will be making $54,000, let's just pretend that's after taxes, divided by 12, that's going to be $4,500. Now, if you just multiply that by 0.33, that gives you, for example, a budget of around $1,485. That's somewhere like around $200,000 on a 15-year mortgage, if I'm not mistaken. That's the idea, right? So you build this home, and remember, right? If you're investing 10, 15% towards your retirement at the top, then if you have no debt, your emergency fund is fully funded, and you have low expenses, the answer is, since your shelter cost is only a third of your income, you still have extra money left over, even after you're done investing. Meaning, you're able to put aside, for example, 10, 15% extra to throw extra towards the mortgage and be done, for example, in 8 to 10 years with the math. Does that make sense?
You've got to stop.